Hi everybody, this is Pepper Pace and welcome to my channel. Today I want to showcase a cute little baby full body silicone, and this is going to be one of the last days that I have this baby because she has been adopted by her forever mommy. So I am going to show you guys little Diona. Oh, little Diona. I'm sorry guys, she's kind of naked. Let me get her little thing because I'm going to dress her on camera. But little Diona has sold, and her mommy was paying her off on time, so over a payment plan. So now her final payment is coming up within the next week. So this is my last opportunity to hang out. So I decided to do a boxing video, a little bit different, because now I just kind of want to hang out with little Diona for a while, and I want to tell you a little bit about her. This little baby is the Precious Kit, and she was sculpted by Laurie Sullivan Roy. And Laurie Sullivan Roy, she is just awesome when it comes to making these reborn babies, these silicone babies. And this one is a full body, as you can see. And Precious has become one of my very, very favorite sculpts. Let me share her with you guys. So her new mommy has named her Diona. Isn't she adorable, guys? When you think about full body silicones, and you think about, some of the pros, this little baby has all of the pros, for me anyway. She feels like a little baby. When you hold her, she's like heavy, because she is, man, I should have got those stats. I knew I should have got those stats before I came on here. She is probably 9 pounds, but I'll put it up there if I'm not right about the 9 pounds. And she is probably 19.5 inches. She might even be 20 inches. But so she just has that weight of a newborn baby. And she just has the way her body movements are. She has the body movements that I like in a silicone doll. Now, sometimes you'll see silicone dolls that are kind of stiff, and they just don't really have any movement, and they're still cute, but this is what I really like about them. So let's show you little Diona a little up close. Oh, look at her. This is the second full body silicone baby that I ever created. Me and Diona, this gonna be our thumbnail. So that's me and Diona, our last time together. But it is a happy occasion. I'll tell you why. Because she has sold to a person who I'm very fond of. So sometimes you have a customer who is somebody who you would think of as a friend. Even though I've never met this customer, we have interacted and done business on many occasions. So she is okay with telling me what she wants and what she likes, and I'm okay with telling her, hey, this is what I can do for you because you are one of my constant supporters. So yeah, when you're a constant supporter, you are going to get some nice free stuff. So anyway, she is the second full body baby that I did. The first one was the Johnny kit, and the Johnny kit I wasn't all that happy with after I did it. I just wasn't happy with it. It was pretty. I mean, she showed well when I put her on TikTok. However, I went back to make some corrections, and I didn't really know anything about working with silicone, and I just I used like the Dremel to just kind of peel off some of the mistakes that I thought I had made, and honey, it just gouged all up in her face. So once I did that, it was like, okay, I got a full body silicone that I have basically ruined. So now she's just gonna have to be my baby that I practice on fixing. And that's what she turned out to be, but she was so cute. So I gave her to my sister's granddaughter, and my sister is Mrs. Sunflower, or Sunflower Baby Angels. That's her nursery and her channel. You can see her on TikTok. She's on there all the time. I'm not on TikTok as much, but I do have a channel there under the name Pepper's Reborn Boutique, if you ever want to visit it. Look at how Diona's hands are moving. She's a really soft baby. People always be squishing a baby's belly, and I can't really, I don't know. I know that she is very pliable. So, and she has a lot of good movement. Like, she's one of the babies where even though she has no armatures, her hands can raise above her head. So I think that's why I really wanted her. She was about to sell to her first mommy, who was very much in love with this baby. I ain't gonna lie to you. She was very anxious to get her little precious, but she contacted me after she had already started her payment process. She contacted me and indicated that she was going through some financial problems that were totally unexpected. And I said, look, I'm gonna work with you because you already started making your payments. You're not getting a refund, but you already started making your payments. So I will work with you. Do you need extra time? Blah, blah, blah. And she was like, no, the situation is like, there is no room in my budget for a doll that's over $1,000. So I was like, well, I understand. And if you ever feel like, things are better, your situation is different, feel free to contact me. I will give you a credit for what you've already paid. But I never heard from her again. But that credit is still there if you ever want, to come back to if your situation changes. So after that did not go through, I'm holding Precious. At the time, I changed her name back to Precious. Her first mommy had a different name, and I was holding her, and I was just loving the way her skin felt, the way the paint felt, the way the silicone felt, the way she moved, all of that. And I decided, because I put her back in the nursery to sell again, and I decided I think I'm going to keep her. And so no sooner did I said that I was going to keep her than I was contacted by this mommy, who is, my biggest supporter. So I was like, let's just get ready to take her off and keep her. But I said, you know what? Yes, go ahead. I'll give you the same price, even though my painting had changed by that time, and I don't paint the same, so my prices match my skill level. I'm not gonna pay for the first time, not know what I'm doing, and then, make it a very premium price when I know that I'm still learning. And I'm still learning, but I think that my prices now reflect my skill level. So we are saying goodbye to this little lady because I was a kind person and I said I will go ahead and sell her, even though I was getting ready to take her out the shop, because I decided I was going to buy another Precious kit. And this time I was going to paint her and create the ginger baby that I have been it's part of I love that skin tone and that whole, the red hair, you know, the light eyes. I like that look, but it was also like a skill set. Like I have been doing a lot of ethnic babies with brown skin tones, but I have not done any silicone babies with fair skin. And so yeah, I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and get me another Precious, and I'll make her my forever baby, which I have done. So now I can go ahead and give little Diona to her mama, but that don't mean that I can't hang out with her for a little while, y'all. So I hope you guys would join me in hanging out with Diona, because I'm gonna get her dressed and I'm gonna do her boxing. And that was just a little bit of a story time with that little baby girl. I'm gonna give her a bottle, and I'm gonna give her a pacifier, and we're gonna just sit and snuggle for a little while. And then we're gonna get her dressed in the outfit that, just on the floor, in the outfit that she'll go home in. She has already had a bath. I made a video a couple of months ago where I gave her a bath, and I think one of the pleasures of having a full body silicone is, just wipe this on, not on my couch, but on this. One of the benefits is washing your own baby. So I'm not gonna give her another bath. Like, she probably wouldn't need another bath for another year, depending on how someone interacted with her. This is Dr. Brown's bottle. It has 2 ounces. It's a 2-ounce bottle, so it's fairly small. This is Miracle Milk, which is a concentrate, so it's not real milk. You can't drink it or anything. And then this nipple has been plugged with silicone. Oops, I see a piece of lint. And I noticed one thing is that I may switch this nipple out, because I noticed that there were some little dark specks in there. And I don't know if that comes from, let me know if you've ever noticed some dark specks in your, I just changed this bottle when I washed it out. So, and I'm talking about in the inside, I see like a dark shadow in the tip of the nipple. So let me know if you have used, there's a Magic Milk concentrate, and then this is the Miracle Milk concentrate, which I got on Etsy. All right, so I am careful about how I open the mouth. This is really something you want to do with 2 hands. Ooh, do I got enough on here? You gotta make sure you have enough on here. But I like to do this with her. Every baby is different. So I'm gonna use 2 hands, and we're gonna go ahead and the reason I use a gel lubricant is so that I know this bottle fits her. I just don't know if I got enough on here. All right. So the reason I use a gel lubricant is because I want it to glide in her mouth, even though it doesn't look like it glided into her mouth. It looks like I was jamming it in there, but I wasn't really. I'm very careful about that. A lot of people have a lot of things that they particularly like to do when they're interacting with a silicone doll. Some people like to pose their dolls, so they like armatures. Some people like to dress them But this is what I like to do. I like to cradle them, and I like to do a feeding with them. So I'm gonna do, this is what I used to do when I had my own babies. Did y'all used to do this? And then this is what I like to do. I just want to sit here and I want to chill and I want to relax, and I just want the sensation of holding or remembering when I held my babies. And I don't even know if I'm even remembering holding my babies. I just like the way this feels in my arms. So I was talking about why I use that lubricant. That is a silicone lubricant, because this is a silicone nipple, this is a silicone doll, and so certain oils, like my hands are super dry, so I don't have lotion. Certain oils will break down the paint. It will compromise the silicone. And so that's why you want to have clean hands. You want to have these little cloths or blankies or something where the baby is not constantly in touch with your skin or your perfumes, you know. So even though you probably normally would not be, I don't know, you might hold your baby while they're basically naked. Be sure, best believe that I don't have any lotion on right now. So I'm making sure that little Diona is gonna go to her mama perfectly. There we go. Perfectly clean. Even though she's not getting a bath, she will be clean. Now, you see this? This is a baby washcloth. And this is perfect for wiping out her mouth and giving her face a wipe down. And that's really all you need to do. Like, if you don't, I put my babies in a bin with a lid on it. And if they're not in the bin with the lid on it, they have a blankie. I know I just dug in her mouth. But that's what you do to clean out the excess silicone. You have to be so careful with the mouth not splitting. Even though silicone is very forgiving, you could, because I cut her mouth open myself, I think her mouth was open, and I just had to kind of, you know, separate because it probably was sealed back together. But and then I had to reopen it because it kind of stuck together. But anyway, I noticed that it can split on the side, especially depending on the type of, you know, the type of silicone it is. So we put a pacifier all the way over here. So let's grab it. And we're gonna go ahead and put it in her mouth. And I like these where you can put your hand in there, because then it'll make it a lot easier. I don't know why I cleaned her mouth. I think I forgot that I was gonna put this pacifier in there. There we go. You also want to make sure that you get the right size pacifier, if in fact this is your thing, because this is my thing, like I told you. My thing is I like to put the pacifier in the mouth. I like to put the bottle, give the baby the bottle, and I like to cuddle and hold them. She probably want to get burped, don't she? Are y'all sitting back there talking about, you done fed that baby and you haven't burped her? You must want her to get the colic. Of course, I know she's not a real baby and that she's a doll. But what fun is it to say, I need to burp this doll. So much more fun to say, I want to burp this baby. All right, guys, are y'all gonna help me figure out what she's gonna wear home to her mama? Because her mom had kind of like a, well, let me just wipe her back a little bit. Her mom had kind of a wish of what she wanted to see her in. However, I will have to say that one of the best parts for me, I mean, I do like to create the babies, but I also enjoy, I enjoy picking out the clothes and deciding what they're going to wear. All of that is very fun for me. So even though mommy might have a suggestion, this is my time. So I'm gonna make the decision. And if you want the outfit that you saw them in, you'll have to go out and buy it. Because but the mommy that belongs to Diona, that mommy, she have a wardrobe for her babies. And that's one of the reasons why me and her are friends. This is why. It's because I know she has a wardrobe for her babies, because the ones that she adopted from me, she will update me with pictures. Y'all, and I think I asked her if it was okay if I share some of the pictures, but I just never did. So I may go ahead and share some of the pictures of the babies that she adopted and how she dressed them up and stuff. Y'all, I just love it. So please, if you ever, adopt a baby from me, feel free. Come back, share that baby. Let us know how she's doing. That's one of the things I always wonder is like, are you still happy with the baby? Are you still interacting? And she does. And she always assures me, if I get this baby, believe me, she will have a good home. So that's another reason why I don't mind letting this little baby go. And I love her, the way her skin feels. It feels so realistic. It feels so authentic. All right, little baby girl did her belching. She's not a drinking wet, but I do have one in my nursery that is a drinking wet. Her hair, I have not had to mess with her hair. I literally took her out the bin after I did my last video, and I did not do anything. This is the first time, I promise you, this is the first time that I have messed with her hair since she's been on this live. Okay, so I could push the camera back. Okay, let me go ahead and push the camera back. There's not gonna be, probably won't be any fancy editing on this part.